Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have... Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for...
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. Does the name Horndown Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poachers' best kept secret, apparently. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making at the expense of innocent creatures. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your
I normally tell her everything. I think she worries I'll do something.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way. A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here, all sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin-made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
Right as a mouse, Randy. May I mind?
Betting on the dragon fights was the best decision.
I could swear there's something. I think I heard something.
It's better not to be a trick. Seems we may have an intruder in our midst.
Revelio.
What in Merlin's name? Are those dragons? It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Horntail Hall.
The name makes sense now. And the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only... We should take advantage of most... Potato!
Then I will.
One foot in front of the next and quiet as can be.
You haven't had mushroom stew like what my mother used to make. Like heads of lettuce, those mushrooms were. Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Ah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. Come out before I find you.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramlock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her odds, shall we? What I wouldn't give to be a Demiguise right now. Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. Potato! Can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Alohomora. All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Careful! That's on the way. Don't think you'll get it out.
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend.
Stop right there. I'll take your fun, not your best, and it's
You could eye through me.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
This way.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
I've been studying Salazar Slytherin's spellbook. Meet me in the Undercroft. I found something.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Might have a clue why there's such a fuss over potions. Enough food.
This must be Tob's cave. I suppose I should head inside. Lumos.
Incendio!
Lumos.
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Top's master is...
It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Tobbs? Tobbs? Deke sent me. Are you in here?
Incendio!
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Incendio!
Lumos. 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 looks as if Todd was here some time ago. Must have headed deeper into the cave. Lumos.
Incendio!
Lumos. Lumos.
Incendio!
Lumos. 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 That didn't sound particularly reassuring. Lumos.
Incendio! Protego!
Lumos.
Confringo!
Lumos.
Eight legs is simply too many.
Lumos. Lumos.
Protego!
Lumos. Incendio! Lumos. Confringo! Lumos. Oh no. I have a feeling that house elf is Tobbs. Poor Tobbs. Left here alone with the spiders. Confringo! Lumos. 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 Confringo! Revelio. Confringo! Incendio! Lumos. Confringo! That table looks familiar. Seems I'm back at the entrance to the cave.
Lumos.
I'm back from the cave, Deke.
Wonderful. Deke hopes you gave...
I'm sorry to tell you this, Deke.
Oh, my. Deke and Tobbs. Deke always wished Tobbs had been sent to Hogwarts too. Deke feels Deke will miss his friend dearly and will raise a glass to him with a heavy heart.
I'm truly sorry about...
Thank you. You are very kind. Deke could use some time alone to think, if that's all right.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Everyone in Upper Hogsmeade.
Show you. Oh, I'm going to enjoy this.
Assignment's all finished.
Anyone been into Albie Meeks' shop lately?
Hello there. Perhaps you can help me.
I can't believe we found ourselves trapped in that scriptorium. Never.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed.
Ugh. Can't say I'm terribly fond of all the dung in this class.
I hate to see a creature get put down like that. But trolls have no business in Hogsmeade.
I take it you're ready to learn your new spell.
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm.
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that promise. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile. Well done. Now, let us put it into practice, shall we? Go ahead and try it on the pumpkins. Excellent wand work. Cast the spell just like that every time. Assured and in control.
Hello, Grace. What are you doing here?
Nice to see you. I've become quite good at summoners.
I suppose so. I'm game.
Well, let's see what you're made of. Accio. That's the way to do it. remarkable shot! Accio. Seems I got the better of you. Seems you couldn't get the upper hand that time. How about another round?
Let's have it.
Then take your mark. Accio. That's the way to do it. You didn't see that. What a remarkable shot! Impressive. Well, it appears I've been bested. Well done!
You played a good game, though.
I did play rather well. Only one student has ever beaten me. She's very good.
You'll never believe what I've learned.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in...
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when... That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio...
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found references to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell...
And you think this relic might...
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic.
I see no reason to involve Omen.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an out. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea.
I knew his parents died, but I never...
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable... Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet. It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. Please avoid anything.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further. It would mean a lot.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
So frustrating. You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted. That could have been anything. I am allowed to leave the castle.
Careful. Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to... She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you. And she...
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle.
If someone had...
I must get...
So frustrating. She never listens to me. It is specific to me. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing. And it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where She claims that she has foreseen, but she has used her sight to control.
We're making good progress.
I agree. You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Randrock were after you. I choose to act as you. My mother cannot know where I am. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
So this is the underground harbour.
Revelio. Revelio.
Revelio. Revelio. Perhaps the book Professor Weasley wants me to get is upstairs. That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere. Revelio.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get...
Did she now? I'll give you this book.
Quiz.
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. Hence, none of the other students would... they don't value knowledge.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then, before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
The golden snidget.
Correct! The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Felix Felicis.
Well done! Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, the tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct! According to Beadle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The quaffle.
When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of three, true or false, Polyjuice Potion allows the drinker to change species.
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice Potion can be used to... Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book... If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have... And I won't be giving you any more...
I don't have time for a...
Let me know if you change your mind. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
I was
Finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
I heard Professor Weasley transfigured.
Oh, hello.
Taking owls a bit too literally, if you ask me.
Beautiful.
Goodness.
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do. Beautifully done. Class is dismissed. And remember, now is not the time to ease off your studying. OWLs will be here before you know it.
You wanted to discuss my program?
I did. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure. I've heard that you were able to grow a venomous growing such a
Thank you, Professor.
Were your meetings with Professor Black's house elf and exploration of various caves down by the lake connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Professor Fig has encouraged me to explore.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed. If you wish to practice the spell you just learned, the training dummy is available. Glad to see you have paid close attention to my demonstration of the transformation spell.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
I remember Armid mentioning something about gobbledygook.
Wish I had the courage to go into...
Over here.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood... I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange. Surely you aren't suggesting that...
Exactly.
Merlin.
That's a good idea.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to... It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor...
Rookwood is working with Ranrock. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack.
Goodness. Don't worry, I'll guard your seat. I shan't press for more details. I'll let you know when I have news of her location. I hate to see a creature get put down like that. But trolls have no business in Hogsmeade.